Hi guys, focus, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, let me get comfortable, sitting in the chair. Today we are going to be talking about Seeking Sister Wife, Season 3, Episode 4. Hold on, let me bring the camera a little closer so you can see my pretty face. Aren't it cute? Okay. Seeking Sister Wife, Season 3, Episode 4, called Emotions and Commotions. And yeah, there was a lot of both that happened. Anyway, I have recapped other episodes. They will be in the eye, be down below in my description, be on my channel in general. Yeah. Let me know down below your thoughts about Seeking Sister Wife. Have you seen other seasons? What do you think about the show? What do you think about the couples? Let me know down below. I'm very curious. Yeah. If you haven't, you need to be following. I don't know if there's like an official Seeking Sister Wife Instagram, but I know if you go through TLC, they will show clips from like Seeking Sister Wife. If you're not on Instagram, if you're not following TLC, you need to, because the comments are always, they're always going off. So definitely be sure to check out those comments. Anyway, keep watching as I recap this episode. Thank you. Okay, first couple is our favorite, the Merrifields. I mean, how can you not love them? You know what I'm saying? I love two of the three of the people in this throuple, polygamous, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you remember last week, I said it looked like Roberta had given Danielle a kiss. I don't know if anyone commented on that video to say whether it was confirmed or not. I think I saw it. And then this week, did you see the episode? Okay, let me tell you. Roberta came to get Danielle. Danielle said, she was laying in the bed. She was, trying to get comfortable. Her mind was probably racing a million miles an hour, just thinking about what's going on next door. And Roberta came to get her. And so all three of them ended up in Roberta and Garrick's room. And apparently they were up all night just chit-chatting. And y'all, they fell asleep in the bed. All three of them, with Garrick in the middle. Didn't I say this was going to turn into something that's not a sister-wife related thing? And it's starting to happen. But anyway, I said this is not going to be sister-wife. This is going to be polyamory. They are in very murky waters. From what I've seen from other people, in order for this to work, and I'm talking about like, I won't even, like Cody and Mary and all them, or even the Winders, the people that are actually fundamentalists, there has to be some kind of boundary that you don't cross, and they are crossing all of them. So that's why I'm saying it's very murky, okay? So yeah, they were all in the bed, and apparently Danielle had to go back to her room to get something. And so Garrick and Roberta had a little quickie while she was in the room, because he was like, Danielle interrupted our intimate time. No, she didn't. You got intimate just real quick, but real quick. So that was a lot of them pretty much. And then we saw the other side, which is, if you remember, of course, the whole thing, Garrick and Danielle are now divorced so that Garrick and Roberta can now get married. So they are actually planning a wedding in Mexico. And the reason that they're doing that is so that Roberta's family can come to the ceremony and not have to have any visas. But my question is, there's still, and someone please confirm this or deny this, they're still going to have a ceremony in the United States to make it legal, right? I'm not sure exactly how that works. I think, right? Can anyone confirm or deny that? Like, they still have to come back to the US and have an official ceremony to make it legal in the United States, I think. especially for the K1 visa process. Once again, I think. But yeah. And guys, Roberta is so nice. She's like, she wants Danielle. She's like, Danielle made a big sacrifice, so I want her to help plan the wedding. And then at one point, Garrick was talking about who would be in the wedding party, and Danielle is going to be Roberta's maid of honor. And he said something about a friend, and so Danielle was like, oh, and Sam's going to be in your wedding party, and Garrick was like, I don't know. Now, if you remember, Sam is her brother. If you also remember, Garrick's family is estranged from him since he said he wanted to do sister-wife type of lifestyle. So, y'all, the way I don't know if it was just like the moment type of thing, but he was just like, yeah, I don't know. He really shrugged off her brother being in the wedding. And I was really surprised about that because I thought that they were close, but maybe they aren't. Yeah. And I also wrote, Danielle is very, it's like every episode since the divorce, she always brings it up that they're not divorced. I feel like, and she also mentions that her and Garrick married when they were young, but I think that her and Garrick are going to have some kind of like commitment ceremony or some kind of something to really assure her that he's still in it with her. Yeah, some kind of ceremony has to take place for her. She definitely needs that. And hopefully, I don't know, when I get that Garrick has not seen Roberta in a while, but it just seems like when Roberta's around, he has blinders and it's just Roberta and him together. Like when Roberta's around, he like forgets that Danielle pretty much even exists. And that was evident when they went around places talking about wedding planning, and he wasn't even listening to anything Danielle was saying. I mean, I get it. The wedding is going to be for him and Roberta, and Danielle wanted to be involved, but he just like completely dismissed anything Danielle was saying pretty much throughout the whole process, honestly. Yeah. And then she said in a confessional that she's worried that Garrick and Roberta are like not gonna like her anymore, not gonna love her anymore. Like that is her biggest fear, that they're gonna end up getting together and like getting together and just like leaving her completely. Which I can sorry, my allergies. I can see how that would be a fear, but I think Garrick wants the lifestyle. Yes, he may be more drawn to Roberta, it seems like. Maybe it really is like, I haven't seen you in a year, so I want to like, you know, attach myself to you type of situation. And then Lord knows how long after that he's not going to see her. I guess it would kind of be like your long distance with your significant other, and then you see them for, you know, a week or 2 weeks, so then you're spending like all that time together. I guess that's the comparison. But poor Danielle. I'm always gonna say poor Danielle. I feel like it just seems like she's getting the short end of the stick. Like I said last week, get you someone else, Danielle. Get you a brother husband for yourself. You know, fair is fair. Tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Hey, if you doing it, we all doing it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, next couple is our... Wow. The next family is the Clarks. So, if you remember, Gerard and Vanessa and Kayla are in a relationship. Or in a sister-wife situationship, I should say. So Gerard and Vanessa moved into a new house. Kayla did not move into the house. And apparently Gerard and Vanessa feel like because Kayla has jobs, she's not contributing to the tribe. Kayla loves her jobs. She loves having that independence. She loves making her own money, you know, saving her own money, spending her own money. She's really excited about that aspect of having a job. I don't blame her. But yeah, Vanessa and Gerard feel like her having a job is inhibiting. And I wouldn't say her having a job, her having two jobs. It is, I work two jobs. It is not, I feel like my two jobs are easier because it's like a full-time and then a part-time situation, and I just go to the part-time after the full-time, and it's not every day. You know, having two part-times is a little bit more difficult, but yeah. I mean, working two jobs, working in general can be difficult. Let me just say that. But it seems like she's not on a fixed schedule, if that makes sense. You know, she might be working this hour this day and then another hour that day type of situation. It's not on a fixed schedule, so that can definitely make it difficult. However, for them to say that like she can't flourish if she's working two jobs, I don't agree with that at all. She's learning independence, and that's why when they said that, it kind of made me think like, wait a second, do you not want her to be independent? She literally sat down with Vanessa and said that she feels like she's not contributing because all she does is stay at home and takes care of the home life. This is giving her something, purpose, whatever. You know, let her have, or say to her, hey, is there any way that you could only work one job or something like that? It just seems like they want her at home at all times, and that's it. And that's not fair to her. They said two jobs is less opportunity to build. She's stacking money. What do you? And after her conversation with Vanessa, Kayla said, I'm gonna be over here more. She's like, I'm gonna try to prioritize you guys more, and they're saying it's not enough. Yeah, and they were trying to talk it out, but it went left, and I understand why. She wants some semblance of independence. And she even said that she's like, she later on, or I'm kind of jumping ahead. But Kayla and Gerard got into it, like it escalated quickly, and she said something like, you can't fix everything, or you act like you fixed everything, and he was like, oh, I don't know, he made a dig at her, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But anyway, I put down that Vanessa does love Kayla, and you can see that she loves that sisterhood, she loves that family dynamic, and I find that in so many, I'm thinking of like Roberta and Danielle's situation, and Vanessa and Kayla's situation. Their bond is solid. You know, even if the women might fight with the men, like the women have each other's backs, and I think that's so important. I put the sister wives seem to have more of an attachment sometimes than the men that they're in a relationship with. But yeah, Kayla basically said that she wants her own money. She said, if this relationship goes bad, I want my rainy day fund. And I don't blame her. At this point, she is not entitled to anything if it goes bad. You know, she's not married to Gerard. She can't get half. It seemed like she wasn't working before, so she never, you know, put her money to the side or anything. So she is saving for her rainy day fund, and I'm like, as you should. She has no rights in this type of relationship. So good for you, girl. Keep stacking your money. I mean, if there's a way that it can be both and they can, you know, find a happy medium, sure, do what you want, but she wants her independence. So yeah, good for you, Kayla. Okay, next we have the Winders. I still don't know how to say their name. I think it's Winders because it's Winders. Winders. Okay, so I wanted to clarify because I think last episode I had said something about the whole pregnancy thing, and I wrote it down correctly. So to clarify, Sophie has had a tough pregnancy. She's currently pregnant, and Tammy is not able to carry a pregnancy to term. That is what has been happening. So Sophie said the pregnancy stuff on her, and Tammy and what's his name, Colton, they have, I think, a 4-year-old daughter. And Tammy stated that she has had several miscarriages and she has not been able to carry the pregnancy past 8 weeks. Like, that has been the struggle that she has faced in terms of having a second child. And I was wondering whether she had seen the doctor, because I wasn't sure if they were allowed. I know sometimes, not saying it's their religion, but I think I'm thinking of the FLDS, where like they don't seek out doctors and things like that. But she said that she did see a doctor recently. They told her everything's okay, and they're trying like oral medication to see if that will help her sustain a pregnancy. But yeah, it has to be difficult. I don't want to say that it's in your face, but it's kind of in your face. I guess it would have been easier if they were living in separate houses and Sophie was pregnant. You know, she wouldn't have to see it all the time, but they're living in the same house, so obviously she's seeing it. But yeah, so we see Tammy threw Sophie a baby shower, and some of Sophie's family are actually polygamist. Excuse me. So, are polygamist. So I guess this lifestyle is not new to Sophie. It's not everyone in Sophie's family, but it's a select few that are polygamous. So she has been around it before. And then Sophie's mom kind of brought up the thing about balance. She's like, you guys just moved into a new home, so you're trying to figure that out. You're about to have a baby. You're trying to figure that out. She's like, and y'all are trying to find a new sister wife. That's a lot. You know, how in the world would that balance out? And I feel like that's such a good point. You know, when you bring a sister wife in, it's not just two in the relationship. First of all, you will have Sophie's new baby. You'll have Tammy. You'll have Tammy and Colton's daughter. And then you'll also have the relationship between Colton and the new sister wife. Like, there's a lot of dynamics that have to balance out. And as Sophie's grandmother said, like, if you don't figure it out, people suffer. I mean, her grandmother stated that they had brought in a sister wife and it didn't work out, and she took her kids and left. And obviously that's going to create like a heartache for everyone involved. Yeah, she was basically stating, why don't you guys, you know, figure it out, like figure out this dynamic first before you bring someone in. So yeah, good advice, Mama and Grandma. And that was them. So last but not least, we have the Snowdens. So Crystalline has left. She has gone back to South Africa, and everyone was absolutely heartbroken about it. But it was like Crystalline left in her taxi, and then here comes the second potential sister wife. Her name is Taylor. She's 29, no kids. She's a henna tattoo artist. And when she pulled up, it was like the kids ran to her. They loved her instantly. She loved them instantly. And Dimitri liked her, to say the least. He was like, oh, she looks just like her picture. Like, she looks really good. So like I said, it was like one potential sister wife out, the next potential sister wife in. And I think they might be toying with the idea of, if everything goes well, to like maybe have both of them come and stay, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, the Snowdens have their hands full, to say the least. And that's the end of this recap. What are you guys thinking about Seeking Sister Wife? I don't know how long the season is. Did they tell you? I don't know. I don't know how long the season is, but what do you guys think about it? Any couples that you're worried about? I can think of one. Yeah. Any couples that you're like, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about the couples. Let me know your thoughts about episode 4. Let me know your thoughts, especially about the Kayla situation. Do you think she's right to crave her independence? You know, let me know down below. Like this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks. Bye.